Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Well, today I'm gonna be looking at what the game from my childhood, Jak and Daxter. I love these games. They're fun platforming games, good combat, and a great friendship between Jak and Daxter. So, I'm gonna be looking at what I consider my 10 favorite missions from the original trilogy. No, I haven't played Daxter. I have never finished Jak X, and the less said about the Lost Frontier, the better. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. The top 10 best missions in the Jak and Daxter trilogy. And starting off at number 10, we have blowing up the eco wells from Jak 2. I thoroughly enjoyed this mission. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, just 2 words, people. Get good. And honestly, I like the music, I like the speed, and I like the 6 different ways you could start the level. I honestly start with the one as you turn around the corner after you exit through the warp gate. Do the hardest one first, then do the rest by hand. Honestly, they're fun missions. It's a fun mission, as Daxter keeps counting down. And then, 1 minute before we're toast, Jak! 30 seconds! And I love the cutscene afterwards. So yeah, fun mission. I don't care what anyone says. Just get good. Number 9. The blue and the pink rings challenge from Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I found these ones in Precursor Basin the best mission in the game. So you go through the pink rings first in a certain amount of time, and it's a good memorization. The blue one is a little trickier. It's more jumping-based platforming instead of just running through based platforming. And it earns 2 power cells each, so it's one if you want to go for that 100%. So yeah, fun missions, good speed, good music, and it just feels satisfying. Number 8. The War Factory Saga from Jak 3. I found these one of the pretty much more interesting missions in the third game. So, there are 3 parts to it. Part 1, infiltrating it from the outside, using one of the airships. You have to shoot out the missiles, I think, from the outside. You shoot at the sides of it first, then you blow them up with a bomb. Yes, a bomb. After that, we get to the second part, where you have to infiltrate it from the inside. And that bit can be a bit off at times. I found it fine. The Daxter segments is a little easy, but it's mostly just climbing maneuvers. The last part of the second saga is when you have to ram through and go back to the start of the level. The third part is my favorite, fighting off Cyber Errol. And while it's kind of a big letdown that he's the main antagonist, I do like the exchange he has with Jak, in the pretty evil robotic voice of his. A very puddle slang, or nothing at all, complete oblivion! So hard to choose. So yeah, he's pretty much gone mentally insane, and the boss fight itself is pretty fun. It's pretty much just dodging enemies, and trying to ram these robot bombs high into where he's down. You do that 4 times and you beat it. So yeah, I found the War Factory Saga pretty fun. The second bit part 2 can be a bit iffy at times, but hey, I still have fun. Hey, if it's got Daxter being playable, then it's good enough for me. And that won't be the last time. Number 7. Escaping the Dark Pool from Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. The intensity of this one in Lost Precursor City is fantastic. After just grabbing the power cell, you think it's over, the platform shuts down, the pool starts rising. As you have to launch with Blue Eco to jump high into the air and just run, jump, beat up enemies as fast as you can without falling in. Moving platforms, enemies, everything's on the table here as you race up to the top. It's fun, speedy, and it just gets the job done, providing you're very good at memorizing things, and also the fun adrenaline. Number 6. Beating Cleaver's score in Jak 3. If you love turret sections, then this is the one for you. So you pretty much have to beat Cleaver's score at 7,000 points. Yeah, you heard that right. As you have to shoot at the aiming targets that come towards you. And if you miss 10 times, that's it. You have to start again. And it is pretty fun. In fact, I even got the gold score on my first couple of tries. So yeah, I like the turret sections when they're done well. And this one is pretty done well. You got red, blue, and green targets to shoot down, and the more points you get in the middle, the higher the high points go. So yeah, I like the turret section, particularly Jak 3's turret section. Spot on. Number 5. Daxter missile from Jak 3. Now, this is honestly pretty damn fun. Particularly if you're going for that extra mission, getting those extra precursor orbs. That one is a little trickier, but more fun. So it's pretty much Daxter running on a missile as Torn instructs you how to jump. And you have to actually jump to hit these orbs. And each time you hit one, the gauge on the right side of the screen will slowly go up. And since it gets close to the target, it will start flashing red. And the animation of Daxter running at the checkpoint is friggin' hilarious, and you think he gets away until he's flattened by a bear of debris. Now, there is a much challenging version, but I've never found it that challenging. I died a couple of times, but hey, it's still fun. So yeah, Daxter's face alone is enough to make this list. And this is a fun mission. Very fun mission. Number 4. Owning Game from Jak 2. Now, there is a kind of a replay ability here, but I never got that chance. But as for the level itself, it's pretty much knowing your PlayStation, PS2 or PS3 controls, and you have to get to the goal point. And it's pretty much just P.E.K.K.A. gnawing at your brain as you keep pressing the buttons. You did it again! Oh, this is amazing! It's pretty much just trying to hit the buttons, and if you're good with that, then the level is for you. Honestly, it's a pretty ton of fun, and I absolutely love it for what it is. So excuse the noise in the background. So I think it's a fun quick time event. It's kind of sort of really, but it's a fun one nonetheless. Number 3, the monk gliding from Jak 3. Honestly, when it comes to landscape and atmosphere, it is beautiful to look at. But you also have to concentrate. So, we get this fun cutscene before the level starts with, oh no, you see the feathers here? Looks like fur to me. No feathers, no flight of the so there's no way you're gonna get me on some brick or some monk crap. Absolutely zippo chance. Forget it. Finito. Fat chance. Not gonna happen. Nope. Never. And then the level starts. It's pretty much just flying through these rings and shooting at them as well. And you gotta do that in an amount of time as the gauge will slowly go down and you start falling. But not to worry, there are these air currents you can jump through to go fly even higher. I honestly like this section. And it's even challenging in hero mode. Trust me, I finished hero mode. It's about the same as the ritual gameplay. So yeah, fun section. Particularly at the end. Right behind you, partner. Far behind you. So yeah, I like the monk gliding section. The atmosphere is gorgeous. Looking down at the desert is breathtaking. How they did this in 2004 is beyond me. So yeah, solid level all around. Number 2. The Spider Caves from Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy. Yeah, arachnophobic warning for everyone here. This is, it's a skin-crawling level, to be exact. So, I like playing around in this level. It's got a good spooky atmosphere, fun missions as you have to shoot the millipedes with the yellow eco. destroy these crystals, climb up the precursor robot, even going through spider-infested caves to try and get more precursor orbs or power cells. Honestly, this one has the greatest atmosphere, so if you're arachnophobic, you're gonna have a hard time. But for the average player, this one's pretty fun. But there's one mission in the entire trilogy that I consider my number one favorite. And it might actually surprise you. Or if you're a diehard Daxter fan, it might not surprise you, but we'll see. And the number one, what I consider the number one best mission in the Jak and Daxter trilogy is All of Mars' Tomb in Jak 2. As soon as the level starts, I honestly hype myself up. So we get this cutscene beforehand as Jak's younger self is ready to enter the tomb, only to find he's too young to face the tests. The gate is about to close. Jak thinks quickly, and Dragon pulled Daxter down with him and is stuck in there as Core, the Shadow, and Jak's younger self get captured by Crimson Guards. So yeah. Honestly, the atmosphere is freaking fantastic. You got two sections you could play through in any random order. One where it's just box challenges, dodging electrical wiring, solving puzzles. All that caboodle is great. But what ranks it this high is Daxter's playability. This is pretty much the first time in the series that he's playable. And him just being Indiana Jones, it's always what they're paying homage to as he runs over for this big ass ball, but it turns out it was a spider egg. And not just any spider egg, a tarantula egg. As he has to run away from the big ass spider. And honestly, his face mirrors my own. And yeah, and his platforming is pretty fun. Jumping on other platforms, jumping up on spider webs to run up. I love it. But what really puts this at number one is the boss fight. And this is honestly my favorite boss to play in the entire game. Or, in my opinion, the entire trilogy. So you got Baron Praxis, yes again, but much done better, as he tries to take the Precursor Stone for himself. As he shoots out robots you have to defeat, he'll try and shoot you, but you have to throw these bombs way back at him. But as it gets closer, he eventually uses the power of the Precursor Stone to blow up half of the platform you're standing on. But you do the same thing, and yeah, unfortunately he gets away with the Precursor Stone, but nevertheless, it's a fun boss. Honestly, all of Mars' Tomb, every time I play Jak 2, I always get excited playing this part. So yeah, All of Mars' Tomb is what I consider my number one favorite mission to play in the entire Jak and Daxter trilogy. And I don't think anything else is going to change my mind. And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, like and comment, subscribe, and I hope to get more videos out like this. Speaking of which, tomorrow, yes, I'm going to rectify this mistake. I am going to be looking at the Sonic the Hedgehog finales from worst to best. I am pretty much going to be ranking the final boss and the finale itself in the Sonic games. So keep an eye out for that video. It's going to be a big one. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.